the word courier after this church. Look down here in the corner because there's a statue here of Queen Elizabeth I that was made in 1586. It's the oldest statue in London. Look at that.
Oh my.
You know Queen Elizabeth I, she once said, I have a bath once a month whether I need it or not.
I love it.
So you'll see more ghost signs here on Fleet Street of all the publications that were produced here. But to the left of us is DC Thompson, and they are still publishing the Beano comic here. Then on our right, this is the oldest private bank in London. Look, 1672.
Wow.
Moore and Co. People are queuing up for their favourite places for lunch. We British love a good queue, don't we? Oh, we love queuing. British people, if we see a line of people, we'll just join the end of the queue, and if we don't know what it's exactly for, think, well, it must be worth it. Now, I would say that my favourite historical pub in London, ahead of us on the left with the lantern, Ye Old Cheshire Cheese. Now, this pub opened in 1667. Charles Dickens used to drink in this pub. So did Sir Arthur Conan Doyle. He wrote the Sherlock Holmes story. They seem to be renovating all the old newspaper buildings. The one with the scaffolding on the left, that used to be the Telegraph building. And the next one on the left with the black glass, that was the Daily Express building. But that one is a listed Art Deco building. Yeah, so a listed building is a protected building that cannot be altered in any way. Where are you from?
America.
Right, where in America?
Now Florida, but most of our life we lived in Wisconsin, right near the Canadian border.
Loads of people live in Florida.
About 20 million. Yeah. Yeah.
I always imagine people in Florida wake up in the morning and see an alligator in their backyard.
Yes. And we do.
Yeah, it can happen.
So when we go through these lights here, when we get to the top of Ludgate Hill, then we'll be at our stop number 3 for St Paul's Cathedral. How long are you in London for?
Till Friday.
Okay, of course, you've got a few days.
We took a ship from Florida, 15 days across the Atlantic Ocean.
Wow.
Stopped in Morocco, Africa.
And did it more in Southampton?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's what a cool place.
Yes.
Yeah. Now let me just give you some general information about St Paul's Cathedral. You do have to pay to visit St Paul's as a tourist attraction. At both St Paul's Cathedral and Westminster Abbey, Monday to Friday at 5 PM they have the afternoon mass. You don't need to pay to go to a service at either of these amazing historical churches. If you wanted to do that, you'd need to arrive at St Paul's or the Abbey at 20 to 5 because you have to have yourself and your bag security checked. I'll tell you about St Paul's in just a minute. Here we are at stop number 3.
McDonald's. Can you wait here while we go to McDonald's?
I love this tour.
Hello, how are you doing? Hello, sir.